What's up, guys? It's your boy DS, and today we're going to be doing our Christina guide. Now, I've been playing and using Christina for quite a bit, and so I have a lot of different information I want to go ahead and give you guys so that you guys can build and use your Christina if you guys would like to as well. Now, my last video was a Christina showcase with Stella, and I already did another showcase with her as well. So if you guys want to check those videos out to see how she plays a little bit, you guys can do that. But anyway, as far as how she plays, what she does, everything like that, the first thing I want to talk about is her gear. As far as her gear goes, there are two gear builds. There's two builds to go. You have the really fast one, where you basically try to outspeed people and you try to unbuffable them so that they can't get any buffs. Well, the problem with this one, in my opinion, is that her base speed is a lot lower than Valentine Tamara. So if it's a decently built Tamara, decently built, Valentine, she will almost never outspeed. So if you guys want to go the super fast speed build, just make sure you're not going into Rangers, really, because the Rangers are always going to outspeed you unless they're geared like very, very bad. The second build, which is the build that I'm going, and you guys can pick whatever build you want. I don't know what gear you guys have, but the build that I'm going is the slower build. That's a lot tankier, just so you can get the agile response off for your team. And then I also have her on solidarity, so she can mitigate some of the damage from my team as well. This is pretty much the build that I want to go. I think that this is going to be a very good build for her, just to be a mitigation, defender for your team. But anyway, if you're going the faster build, you'll obviously want speed main stat here, and then you are going to want a lot of speed substats. As far as what I've gone, like I said, I have 18 speed here, but that's pretty much it. The rest of this, as you can see, a lot of defense, some HP, right here, HP, you go here, HP defense, and then right here, once again, some HP defense. So I am trying to go pretty tanky as far as my build goes. Now, with the new gear sets coming out and everything like that, I think personally, if you are going the fast build, obviously you go speed, but if you're going the slow build, you probably want to put her on like 2-piece immunity, 2-piece HP, or you can go 2-piece immunity, 2-piece something else, whether it's counter set, evasion, whatever, right? But I think immunity on her might be really good whenever it comes to the slow build, because with Tamara running around, Tamara can reset her agile response, and if she does, then she obviously won't get it. Now, I would assume if Valentine and Tamara are both on the team, that Valentine's going first. So maybe you don't have to worry about immunity for the time being. But if there's ever a time where Tamara is, out there resetting you, or maybe there's a unit trying to silence you, or whatever the case may be, immunity may be a very, very good gear set when it comes to Christina. Looking at her special gear, I don't have her EE. Her EE is not something that you need to get, and the reason why I say that is because if you look right here, reduces enemy teams' buff durations by 1 when bursting patriotism activates. Now, the problem with this is, if you look at Tamara, if you look at Valentine, or all these other units, all of their buffs last 3 turns. So even if she was to reduce it by a turn, they're still going to have crit chance buff, they're still going to have crit damage buff for 2 turns. So this is not that good. Now, if this said 3, and this is level 1, so maybe in the future, you'll be able to level up exclusive equipments. Whenever we're able to do that, the day we're able to level up exclusive equipment and we can get this to 3, she will become insane. She will become actually insane. But until that day comes, the exclusive equipment is not the craziest thing in the world. It's not super worth, or not saying it's not worth. You should eventually get it, but it's not something that you need to have immediately. As far as talisman, you can really run whatever you want. Non-attack skill, so basically whenever she uses her agile response, and then it has HP on it, so that's pretpretty nice. But there you guys go as far as that. Moving on to the skills. Now, depending on your playstyle, there are going to be certain things that you max. If you were going the very fast build, right, if you're going the build where you want to basically go first, or, you know, as fast as possible, you want to max this out, because this is going to give a 100% chance to inflict unbuffable, which is going to be really nice because, I mean, you're trying to go first and unbuffable them so that they can't, they can't buff themselves and everything like that. Now, if you're not doing that, if you're going the slower build, you want to level into this. Now a couple of things about this ability. I'm going to be honest. I feel like you only need level 2. Increase the attack and defense buff to 2 turns, excuse me. I feel like that's really all you need. Now, I got trigger happy because I love tanks, so I'm so excited, new defender, that I ended up maxing it out to get the 20% priority push. Now, that's not to say that the priority push isn't, like, it's actually pretty good. But the thing about this is, you're running her slow anyway, and once she takes her turn, what is she gonna do, right? Unbuffable, they already have buffs. So, if you guys are going with the slower build, just get the level 2 here, and that's really all you need. And if you guys are going with this fast build, you're gonna need to max this out for 100% effect chance on the unbuffable. Her S1 is all right? Like, there are times where I try to strip, but it's not reliable because it's a 30% chance. And if you max it, it's 60%. 60% is not that high a percentage chance. It's not reliable enough for it to matter. I kept it level 1. I put this level 3 just for the 85% chance. I'm not going to max it out. And then I max this one out just because I got trigger happy. Otherwise, it'd be level 2. But anyways, I mean, as far as skills, that's really all you need. As far as the upgrade, right? Should you... I feel like everybody should always, for every unit, go to 4 upgrades. Now, the question is, do you go to the last upgrade, which is, you know, the 5th one? I'm going to be honest. I think the answer is yes. And the only reason I say that is because for her, what is her job? She's a defender. She's trying to tank for the team. And as you guys see, she's getting 2,000 HP going to level 5. She's getting like 400 defense. This is insane. Like, this is a very big difference. So, and obviously you don't have to rush it whenever you can. But I do think that she wants her stage 5 upgrade because of this. Now, keep in mind, let's say you're going the fast build. Once again, she is getting speed. So, with either build, I feel like she does want her level 5 upgrade. You look at units like, you look at a couple of other units, and they don't really need their level 5 upgrade. But I feel like for her, if you're trying to maximize what she does and how she operates, I feel like she definitely wants her level 5 upgrade. Now, obviously, it's ultimately up to you. Do what you want. Now, moving on to units that you want to pair her with. I'm going to tell you right now, pairing her with other tanky units is just going to be really good. Because the defense buff is going to go a long way on a tankier unit opposed to a squishy unit. You put defense buff on Tamara, it's not going to be as beneficial as if you have defense buff on D-Stella, right? Just because D-Stella scales off HP, she's going to be tankier, stuff like that. But, I mean, you can put her with anybody, but like I said, putting her with tankier units is going to be really well. D-Stella seems to be one of her best friends, just because I feel like D-Stella gets some of the most benefit out of her agile response. And she's mitigating damage. And the tankier a unit is, the more mitigation she will have for that unit, technically. But you can really run her with anybody. The main thing you want to do is run her into non-attack skills so she can proc her, her agile response as fast as possible. Yeah, that is my Christina god. Overall, I think she's a very fun unit. I'm enjoying her a lot. But anyway, that is going to be for this video. Be sure to give a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys in the comment section. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.